Welcome to Ancient Mysteries. I'm your host, Ben Carter. In the dusty tombs of the Vatican archives, a forgotten parchment sits, its edges brittle with age. It is a medieval manuscript, a cryptic text that has long puzzled scholars. On this parchment, a monk of yore had meticulously inscribed the ominous vision of the 7 seals of Revelation, a prophecy believed to foretell the end of days. Its cryptic symbols and mystic references, however, have left its true meaning shrouded in ambiguity and speculation. The 7 seals, as depicted in the Book of Revelation, are a series of prophetic milestones leading to a cataclysmic conclusion. The opening of each seal by the Lamb of God initiates a sequence of events: wars, famine, death, and ultimately, the second coming of Christ. Yet, despite centuries of study, the precise interpretation of these seals remains elusive. But what if the answers lie not within our earthly sphere but beyond? What if the 7 seals are not merely biblical metaphors, but a coded message from the cosmos waiting to be deciphered? Could it be possible that these prophetic visions are not of divine origin, but instead the work of advanced extraterrestrial beings? This theory is not as far-fetched as it may first appear. Ancient astronaut theorists have long proposed that extraterrestrial intervention influenced early human civilizations. The world's oldest cultures are replete with stories of gods descending from the sky, bestowing knowledge upon humanity. Could the 7 seals be another instance of such celestial guidance? Consider the seal descriptions themselves. They include vivid depictions of celestial bodies: a great star falling from heaven, the sun turning black, the moon becoming blood red, and stars falling to the earth. Could these be astronomical events meticulously recorded by our ancestors, waiting for a future generation to decode? And then, there's the peculiar imagery of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, each associated with a different colored horse: white, red, black, and pale. Could these colors correspond to different types of stars or galaxies, or perhaps celestial phenomena yet unknown to us? Such theories, while speculative, open up new avenues of understanding. They force us to question, to probe the boundaries of our knowledge. After all, the truth may not always be where we expect to find it, but rather where we dare to look. The 7 seals of Revelation continue to baffle us, a puzzle with pieces scattered across time, space, and even dimensions. Whether they are the product of divine revelation, astronomical code, or a message from advanced extraterrestrial civilizations, their mystery persists, a testament to the enigmatic tapestry of our existence. As we delve deeper into this mystery, we tread lightly, for we are not merely unraveling a prophecy, but perhaps a cosmic legacy etched into the fabric of our past. Our journey begins in the 1st century AD, in the Roman province of Asia, in what is now modern-day Turkey. It was a time of great unrest and turbulence, with Rome's imperial might reaching its zenith, and Christianity, a nascent faith, struggling to establish its foothold. The Book of Revelation, where the enigmatic 7 seals originate, was penned during this era. Its author, John of Patmos, was reportedly exiled on the Greek island of Patmos, a rocky, barren outpost in the Aegean Sea, a place of isolation and contemplation. The apocalyptic visions recorded in the book were believed to be divine revelations, foretelling a future of cataclysmic upheavals and the ultimate triumph of good over evil. The culture that gave rise to these prophetic visions was steeped in symbolism and mysticism. The number 7, for instance, was considered sacred and significant in many ancient cultures, including the Jewish tradition from which Christianity sprang. It represented completeness and perfection, and was often used in religious contexts: the 7 days of creation, the 7-branched menorah, and the 7 churches to which the Book of Revelation was addressed. Architecture of the period, particularly in the Roman Empire, was grand and monumental, reflecting a society that venerated power and authority. The Colosseum, the Flavian Amphitheater, and the Temple of Jupiter are just a few examples of the Roman architectural prowess. Yet, among these grand edifices, early Christians gathered in secret, often in private homes, to worship and to share their faith. This was a world teetering on the brink of immense change. The decline of polytheism, the rise of monotheism, and the shifting power dynamics within the Roman Empire. It was an era of both spiritual fervor and political uncertainty, providing fertile ground for prophetic revelations and apocalyptic visions. In this context, the seven seals of Revelation were more than mere predictions. They were a reflection of the anxieties and hopes of a society in flux. The cataclysmic events they foretold resonated with the fears of a world under Roman domination, while the promised triumph of good offered a beacon of hope to the persecuted Christians. Yet, amidst this historical and cultural backdrop, the seven seals are rife with celestial imagery. The question then arises, could these descriptions be encoded astronomical events or messages from advanced extraterrestrial beings, as some theorists suggest? To explore this possibility, we need to delve deeper into the symbolic language of the seals and their potential astronomical correlations. Understanding the seven seals first requires an exploration of the key figures, sites, and artifacts related to the mystery. The Apostle John, the author of the Book of Revelation, is a central figure. A political exile on the island of Patmos, John's visions occurred in a cave known today as the Cave of the Apocalypse. This sacred site has been preserved as a place of pilgrimage, its walls marked with ancient symbols that mirror the descriptions in the biblical text. The seven seals are deeply symbolic, each representing a different event or phase. The first four seals are widely known as the four horsemen of the apocalypse, figures of conquest, war, famine, and death. The remaining seals depict martyrdom, cosmic disturbances, and the final judgment. The symbols within the seals have been linked to various artifacts and monuments from the period. For instance, coins minted during the reign of Roman Emperor Vespasian depict the goddess Victory crowning a horseman, a motif eerily similar to the first seal's rider on a white horse. Moreover, the fourth seal's rider on a pale horse has been compared to the statue of Death, the Pale Horseman, found in the mausoleum of Glanum, an ancient city in present-day France. The statue, believed to be a Roman copy of a Greek original, is strikingly similar to the horseman described in the Book of Revelation. In addition to these artifacts, other historical and cultural elements have been linked to the seven seals. For example, the Roman practice of public games, often involving violent and deadly competitions, could be reflected in the seal's depictions of war and death. Moreover, the dramatic celestial disturbances described in the sixth seal, including a great earthquake, the sun becoming black as sackcloth, the moon turning to blood, and stars falling from the sky, have been associated with recorded astronomical events. These include solar and lunar eclipses, and meteor showers, such as the Leonids, which were particularly spectacular and would have been visible in the Mediterranean region around the time the Book of Revelation was written. But could these correlations be coincidental? Or are they evidence of a coded message, perhaps even an alien prophecy? The intrigue deepens as we delve further into the enigmatic world of the seven seals. As we delve further into the mysteries of the seven seals of Revelation, we stumble upon some of the most astonishing aspects of this enigma. The precision with which these seals might align with astronomical phenomena, and the unexplained technology or knowledge that might have been necessary to comprehend these alignments. The most striking of these anomalies is the precision with which the seals seem to mirror celestial events. To understand this, one must consider the advanced knowledge of astronomy necessary to comprehend such events and their significance. The sixth seal, for example, describes a great earthquake, the sun darkening, the moon turning red, and stars falling from the sky. This could be interpreted as a description of a total solar eclipse, accompanied by a lunar eclipse and a meteor shower. The level of astronomical understanding needed to not only observe, but also to interpret such an event is astounding. Could this potentially imply the involvement of an advanced civilization or extraterrestrial beings who used this knowledge as a means to communicate or prophesy? Moreover, the seven seals descriptions have a remarkable correlation to various historical artifacts and monuments. For instance, the depiction of the four horsemen bears a striking resemblance to the sculptures found in the mausoleum of Glanum. The precision with which these sculptures mirror the biblical descriptions raises questions about the technology used in their creation. The fine detailing, the perfect proportions, and the realistic portrayal of the horsemen. How could such craftsmanship be achieved with the rudimentary tools believed to have been available at that time? Could this be evidence of some advanced technology, perhaps even extraterrestrial, used in their creation? The materials used in these artifacts and monuments also raise questions. In many cases, these materials were not locally available and would have required a sophisticated understanding of geology and logistics to source and transport. Some of these materials, like the rare blue stone used in the Glanum sculptures, are beyond the known capabilities of that era. How were these materials obtained and worked with such precision? The complexity of the Seven Seals, their correlation with astronomical events, the precision and sophistication of related artifacts and monuments, and the advanced knowledge and technology that seem to be implied, all point towards an enigma far deeper than a simple religious prophecy. The Seven Seals of Revelation may indeed be an astronomical code or an alien prophecy, a riddle that is yet to be fully understood. As we delve deeper into this mystery, the question remains: what secrets do the Seven Seals hold? The search for answers has led many experts, historians, and researchers to further investigate these mysteries, often uncovering more questions than solutions. For instance, the exact alignment of the Seven Seals with certain astronomical events is uncanny, a fact that has been scrutinized by some of the greatest minds in astronomy and archaeoastronomy. Yet this alignment continues to be a subject of debate, with no concrete consensus. Similarly, the archaeological community has thrown its weight behind investigating the relationship between the Seven Seals and historical artifacts. The sculptures at Glanum, for one, have been examined using advanced imaging technology, revealing an intricate level of detail and craftsmanship that appears to surpass the capabilities of the era in question. Yet, these investigations have been met with resistance. Some within the academic community argue that these findings are coincidental at best, or a misinterpretation of historical and religious symbolism at worst. Others have proposed the theory of hidden knowledge, suggesting that our ancestors had a much more advanced understanding of science, engineering, and astronomy than we currently credit them with. Further complicating matters, there are allegations of suppressed findings. Certain researchers claim to have uncovered evidence suggesting the influence of advanced or extraterrestrial technology, only to have their work dismissed or, in some cases, confiscated. These allegations, while unverified, contribute to the growing sense of mystery surrounding the Seven Seals. Historians and religious scholars, too, have weighed in on the debate, often with contradictory viewpoints. Some argue that the Seven Seals are purely symbolic, representing spiritual concepts rather than literal events or prophecies. Others, however, attest to their predictive nature, arguing that the seals foretell events that have yet to occur. In the midst of this swirling controversy, one thing remains clear: the Seven Seals continue to baffle and fascinate. The complexity of the seals, their correlation with astronomical phenomena, the sophistication of related artifacts and monuments, and the implications of advanced knowledge or extraterrestrial influence all contribute to a puzzle that has yet to be solved. The Seven Seals of Revelation, therefore, remain a tantalizing enigma, a testament to the enduring allure of the unexplained, the suppressed, and the unknown. The Seven Seals of Revelation, steeped in mystery and paradox, invite us to embark on a journey through the rich tapestry of human mythology and symbolism. Throughout history, seals have been a universal symbol, often representing authority, power, and authenticity. In ancient Egypt, seal amulets were worn to ward off evil spirits, while in the medieval era, seals bore the insignia of monarchs, validating documents and charters. Yet, the Seven Seals of Revelation stand apart. They are not merely symbols of terrestrial power, they are interconnected with cosmic symbols and celestial events. The first four seals, often referred to as the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, are believed by some to represent celestial bodies or astronomical phenomena. The white horse, for instance, has been likened to the planet Venus, known as the morning star, while the red horse is associated with Mars, the red planet. The remaining three seals further deepen the astronomical connections. The fifth seal, revealing the souls of those slain for the Word of God, has been linked with the Milky Way galaxy, a celestial river of souls, if you will. The sixth seal, with its great earthquake, darkened sun, and falling stars, has been interpreted as a catastrophic cosmic event, perhaps a comet or asteroid impact. The seventh seal, however, is the most cryptic. Its half-hour of silence has puzzled scholars and researchers for centuries. Some suggest it represents a cosmic pause, a moment of celestial stillness before the unfolding of the final judgment. Others theorize that the silence signifies the absence of a heavenly body, or perhaps an astronomical event yet to be discovered or understood. Astronomical symbolism isn't confined to the seven seals alone. Ancient cultures worldwide encoded their understanding of the cosmos in their mythology, art, and architecture. From the pyramids of Egypt aligned with constellations to the Mayan calendar predicted celestial cycles, our ancestors displayed an uncanny understanding of the cosmos, far beyond their presumed capabilities. When we contemplate the seven seals, we are not merely delving into biblical prophecy, we are journeying through a vast cosmic narrative, etched into our ancient past and possibly foretelling our future. The seals beckon us to decipher their mysteries, to unlock ancient wisdom concealed within their symbolism, and perhaps uncover truths about our universe, our origins, or even lost civilizations. The seven seals are keys, not only to biblical understanding but potentially to forbidden knowledge and the secrets of the universe itself. Venturing into the realm of forbidden knowledge, we find alternative theories that present the seven seals not merely as religious symbolism or astronomical codes, but as encrypted messages from advanced civilizations or even extraterrestrial beings. These interpretations, often dismissed by mainstream archaeology and academia, propose that the seals could be a testament to highly sophisticated science, technology, or cosmic wisdom possessed by ancient societies, much of which has been lost to time. One such theory scrutinizes the representation of the four horsemen as celestial bodies. Proponents argue that these descriptions are too precise, too detailed to have been conceptualized without advanced astronomical instruments or knowledge, suggesting the existence of a technologically advanced civilization in the ancient world. These civilizations, they posit, may have had the capability to predict celestial events and encode this knowledge into prophetic texts such as Revelation. Perhaps the most intriguing theory is the extraterrestrial hypothesis, which posits that the seven seals are messages or instructions from advanced alien races. The cryptic nature of the seals, the vivid imagery, the precise astronomical associations, all these elements, some believe, hint at a non-human origin. The seventh seal, with its enigmatic half-hour of silence, is often highlighted in this context, considered as a coded message or cipher waiting to be unlocked by a civilization advanced enough to comprehend its significance. Another perspective, often overlooked, is the possibility of a lost global culture, a civilization far more advanced than any we know from history, which disseminated its knowledge through symbolic codes like the seven seals. This theory suggests a prehistoric golden age of human civilization, an era of profound scientific and spiritual wisdom, which was erased by some cataclysmic event, leaving behind only cryptic clues of its existence in ancient texts and monuments. These theories, while speculative and controversial, challenge the mainstream understanding of our history and our place in the cosmos. They compel us to consider the seven seals not only as religious prophecies or astronomical codes, but as keys to a hidden past, to forbidden knowledge, and perhaps even to our future. As we journey deeper into the mysteries of the seven seals, we are not merely interpreting an ancient text, we are venturing into the unknown, exploring the boundaries of human knowledge and history, and potentially unlocking secrets that have been concealed for millennia. The quest to decipher the seven seals is, in essence, a quest for enlightenment, a journey towards the discovery of our true potential and destiny in the cosmos. As we delve into the modern era, the mysteries of the seven seals have found their way into the limelight yet again, fueling a renewed quest for understanding. This resurgence is not confined to academic circles, but permeates popular culture, spiritual movements, and even science fiction. In the realm of academia, scholars and researchers continue to scrutinize the seven seals from various angles, with a pronounced interest in their potential astronomical or extraterrestrial implications. Increasingly sophisticated decryption techniques and technologies are being applied, mirroring the advances of our civilization and its growing capacity to pierce the veil of ancient secrets. In some circles, the seals have even been interpreted through the lens of quantum physics and string theory, further blurring the lines between science and mysticism. Popular culture, too, has embraced the enigma of the seven seals. They surface in literature, film, and music, often portrayed as arcane keys to existential truths or as portents of cataclysmic events. The seals have found particular resonance in the realm of science fiction, reflecting our collective fascination with the cosmos and the possibilities of extraterrestrial life. In these narratives, the seals often serve as conduits between humanity and advanced alien civilizations, or as cryptic blueprints to technologies far beyond our current understanding. At the same time, spiritual movements around the globe are reinterpreting the seven seals in contemporary contexts. New Age philosophies, for instance, often view the seals as symbolic stages in a spiritual journey, or as gateways to higher states of consciousness. The seventh seal, with its profound silence, is commonly associated with the attainment of enlightenment or the realization of one's divine nature. These modern interpretations of the seven seals, diverse and sometimes contradictory, reflect our evolving understanding of the universe and our place within it. They represent our ongoing quest for truth, our enduring fascination with the unknown, and our insatiable desire to decipher the codes left to us by the ancients. As technology advances and our knowledge expands, so does our capacity to probe the depths of these ancient secrets. The seven seals, once shrouded in mystery, are now at the forefront of a global pursuit for truth, inviting us to question, to wonder, and to dream. This is not simply an exploration of an ancient text, it is a voyage into the heart of human curiosity, a testament to our ceaseless yearning to understand our origins, our destiny, and the mysteries of the universe that surround us. As we delve deeper into this cosmic tapestry, it's striking how similar structures, myths, and astronomical systems echo across distant civilizations. This hints at a lost network of shared knowledge, a cryptic code of wisdom that transcends geographical borders and time. Take, for instance, the ancient Egyptians' concept of the duat, their version of the afterlife, which was mapped as a celestial journey through 12 stages, each guarded by a gate. Does it not bear a remarkable resonance with the seven seals of Revelation? Or consider the seven chakras of Indian spiritual tradition, each representing a step towards spiritual enlightenment, a journey remarkably akin to the progression depicted in the seven seals. Looking to the Americas, the Mayans had a complex astronomical and calendrical system. Their sacred calendar, the Tzolkin, is comprised of 260 days, divided into 13 cycles of 20 days each. This number, 260, is eerily reminiscent of the seven seals of Revelation. If each seal represents a period of 40 years, seven seals span 280 years, a remarkably close alignment. The ancient Chinese, too, had a system of 7 mansions in their celestial observations, each mansion associated with a particular deity and influencing certain aspects of life on Earth. This concept of celestial influence over terrestrial events mirrors the transformative power of the seven seals. In the heart of Africa, the Dogon people of Mali have long held intricate astronomical knowledge, including the binary nature of the star Sirius, a fact only rediscovered by modern science in the 19th century. Intriguingly, the Dogon cosmology revolves around cycles of 60 years, again, a multiple of the number 7. These shared patterns, these echoes of sevens and cycles across time and space, suggest a common source of knowledge, a universal code embedded into the cultural DNA of disparate civilizations. They point to the possibility of a grand cosmic design, a celestial blueprint inscribed in the stars and deciphered by our ancestors. This global connection underscores the universal human desire to understand the cosmos, to unravel the mysteries of existence. It lends credence to the theory that the seven seals of Revelation are more than just religious symbols or prophecies. They might very well be an encoded message in a universal language, a celestial cipher waiting to be unlocked. Perhaps they are not just keys to spiritual enlightenment, but also a roadmap to the cosmos, a guide to navigating the uncharted territories of our universe. As we stand on the precipice of this enigma, gazing into the vast expanse of the universe, we are left with more questions than answers. What if the seven seals of Revelation are indeed a celestial code? What if they were left for us by ancient civilizations, or perhaps by extraterrestrial beings, as a guide to understanding the universe and our place in it? Could these interwoven threads of sevens and cycles, of celestial influences and terrestrial transformations, be a part of a grand cosmic design? And if so, what does it mean for us as a species? Could the key to unlocking the seven seals also unlock a deeper understanding of our own past, our present, and our future? The possibility that this code, this celestial blueprint, is the product of an advanced extraterrestrial civilization raises questions about the nature of our own existence. Are we alone in the universe? Or are we part of a greater cosmic community, linked by a shared understanding of the stars and their influence on our lives? In exploring these possibilities, we are forced to confront the limitations of our own understanding. We are reminded of our place in the cosmos, small and insignificant, yet inextricably connected to the universe and its mysteries. We are reminded of the awe-inspiring complexity of existence, and the tantalizing possibility that we might one day decipher its secrets. And yet, for all our technological advancements and scientific discoveries, we are still only scratching the surface of the universe's mysteries. The 7 seals of revelation, these possible celestial codes, remind us just how much we have yet to learn, how much we have yet to uncover. In this pursuit of knowledge, in this quest to unlock the secrets of the universe, we find a reflection of our own humanity. We see our innate curiosity, our relentless desire to understand, to explore, to seek out the unknown. These unanswerable questions, these tantalizing mysteries, they are a testament to our ceaseless yearning for knowledge, for understanding, for connection. And so, as we ponder the 7 seals of revelation, we are left with a profound sense of wonder, a sense of possibility. We are reminded of our own potential, of the mysteries that still lie buried beneath the sands of time, waiting to be discovered. The journey to unlock these secrets is far from over. In fact, it may be only just beginning. Thanks for listening. This has been Ancient Mysteries. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to support the show, subscribe to the Forbidden Knowledge Network on Patreon. Subscribe now.